Alrighty, today we're going to do a walkthrough of the house because we've got some issues we're running into as far as like how we want to do design and all that kind of stuff. So we figured we'd just do sort of a walkthrough video, give you guys a good idea of what the layout of the house is and how we're trying to change it up and all that. This is also going to be helpful for my brother Thomas, who is going to be helping us with the architecture side of it because he's an architect. So hopefully we'll be able to get something figured out here. All right, this part here, like this entryway, is going to disappear. We're going to tear that off. We don't like it. It's ugly. It was added after the fact, I think, and it seems to be a separate piece from the house. Like the foundation is different. There's just, it's not the same unit. So we'll be able to just rip this off, cut it off, break it up, get rid of it, and turn this into just wall on this side. The front door will probably be moved to something like the middle of the house. We're not 100% sure on that yet, but we'll figure some stuff out with that. But without further ado, let's go inside. This is the old kitchen area, and we've demoed basically everything there is to demo. This wall here is going to go away. In order for us to do that, we're going to have to eliminate the chimney, which we wanted to do already, and then we'll have to scab in or maybe just fully replace joists up here in the ceiling. Where the stairs are is probably our biggest question mark. It'd be a really big job, primarily because of all of the joists up here that we'd have to do something with. Currently, we've got a load-bearing wall, and then on the other side, a third load-bearing wall. And it's a lot, and in order to eliminate these load-bearing walls, what we'd probably have to do is do a big structural beam that goes clear from this wall over to this wall. We'd have to reinforce it down in the basement, and then we'd have to put like sister joists onto these joists that make the full span back across, you know, alongside of these. It would be overbuilt probably, but better overbuilt than underbuilt on that. And that way we would be able to eliminate this staircase and these structural walls. We're still not 100% sure on that just because we don't know that we've looked at all the options. There are, I'm sure, things that we haven't considered that we could do with it. But if we go around this way, I'll show you the primary reason why we want to get rid of them. Well, so this right here, primary reason. It sticks way out into the house. We're losing a lot of room. It separates kitchen, or what was the kitchen, what probably will be the kitchen in the future, separates that from this area. This was a bedroom over here on the north east corner, and we don't want that to be, we want this all to be open. You know, kitchen, living room, dining room area, this whole thing as much as possible. And what would probably facilitate that the best would be taking the steps from here, putting them on here on the west wall, and running them up either this way or that way, so it's just done. It's taken care of. It's out of the way. The other thing for why we want to get rid of the steps and change up how things are, don't mind the broken window. We had a big windstorm. It must have blown it out. Is this right here. We don't want to have an enclosed staircase, but also we've got this giant hole in the floor because we've got the basement stairs underneath the stairs to the second floor. And if we, you know, just replace the wall that's here already, then again, we're breaking up this downstairs space a lot, which we don't want to do. If we take the wall off, I don't know how we could, you know, close this up and make it not, you know, impossible to get up and down the stairs, and or have a hole in the floor that you know, fall down. That'd be good to avoid. Also, I don't want to have the basement open to the upstairs. I want to be able to close it off completely. So let's go up into the upstairs. It is much more of a mess up here. We are not as far along in the demo process. Most of the interior walls are gone, but all the exterior walls still have lath on them. They still have their insulation in them, and we'll try and get that done here in the next couple of weeks, hopefully. Get all the lath off, get the insulation torn out, because I want to haul probably another couple of loads to the dump before the snow comes. A lot of the ceilings are still more or less intact, but we are going to yank those out as well. We're just going to redo everything. Here, this side, this wall is the south wall. We are intending currently to take all of this side of the house, turn it into the master bed, bath, and closet. This wall, full length of the house, this would be probably the north wall of the bedroom, bathroom, closet, etc. Currently, my thought is have the bedroom over here. It would probably take up all of the current bedroom and maybe all of this closet space. Then we could have closet probably right here, a walk-through closet with master bathroom here in this corner, the southwest corner of the house. And we'd figure out how we want to configure the actual bathroom part of it. If we go that route, we might actually just keep this as a bathroom. We would redo everything in it. We'd probably put in a shower. I think we'd probably only have like one bathtub in the whole house, but we'd put in a shower stall most likely. We'd change the configuration of it, maybe make it bigger by pushing this wall that direction and just opening up a little bit more space. But if we do that, then our bathrooms are close together. It makes plumbing a little bit easier, and this is already a bathroom, so we might as well. And then we're left with some potential issues. If we change up the layout of the stairs and move the stairs to the west wall, the top of the stairs would come out either in this area, if the stairs started on the north side, or probably over kind of towards the edge of this bathroom, or maybe into this bedroom. And if we do that, which I'm not totally opposed to, then we would have a landing up there, and then we'd have to configure something with the hall. I don't know how we would do that. But if we do that, that'll probably change up how we do this bathroom, because we would have the top of the stairs, coming up through the bathroom, and it would kick us this direction probably another 3 feet. If we do change up the stair configuration and we move the stairs from here, we're left with space over on this side of the hallway that we're not sure how to utilize. Part of it, this is pretty fixed. I don't really want to mess with the attic stairs. They're set up the way they are. I don't think that we would be able to come up with a better alternative to what's currently there. We're not probably going to be carrying things like mattresses up and down those stairs, so the fact that they're narrow and walled in on each side I don't think is terribly important. Which is one of our reasons for wanting to change up the way these stairs are, because they have that landing in the middle and you got to make a turn, and it's just a pain in the neck. And we don't like enclosed stairs. So if we move that, then what we could potentially do would be to take this wall, move it all the way to the south, and tie it against this one, so that we've got this room would be quite a bit bigger. We would have potentially some space that we could use underneath this set of stairs, where the other set of stairs is currently. We could maybe turn it into like a small closet space or something like that. But it would make this room kind of an odd shape, likely, because we would have, again, this bumped out to here, but from, we'd probably bring it straight across here, or, I don't know, something like that. Maybe if we did that, maybe we would bring this whole wall over a couple of feet, because currently this is a 6 foot wide hallway, which is way wider than it needs to be. The reason it's that way is because of how the steps are underneath me. And if we were to shut it down, make it a 4 foot wide hallway, that'd probably be fine. It would make these two bedrooms bigger. It'd make their closets bigger. And if we're already going to be eating into the bedroom space with stairs coming up this way, then that might be a positive thing too. Currently, this is, well, it was sort of a 5-bedroom house because there was one that was downstairs. That one was added after the fact by the owners, or their old owners, because they wanted a downstairs bedroom because they were getting old and they didn't want to have to walk up and downstairs a lot. But originally, 4-bedroom house, and we would probably make it 3 instead, although we would leave it open to adding. We want to do an attached garage at some point, and if we do that, then we would end up putting living space above that garage, likely. And then we would be back to 4. But in the meantime, 3 bedrooms will do us pretty well for quite a while. So we would have the master bedroom, bathroom over on the side, and then we would just have these 2 same bedrooms, potentially a little bit bigger if we open them up to the south by a couple of feet. But roughly this size. They're decent size. They're not huge, but they're not tiny. And then in the upstairs, in the attic, we would have probably room for kids to play and maybe storage space and stuff like that. We plan on finishing out the attic more or less, because currently it's just an open roof. All of the insulation is in the ceiling here, but we would probably spray foam up there, finish it with drywall, and then have, you know, living space that we could use all year round. That's probably it for now. The basement, we're going to do some more demo. We're going to yank out as many of the walls as we can down there and turn it into as efficient a storage area as we can, although I might take part of it for a gun room / reloading room. We'll see. I'd really like to have a room like that I could use. Our current house doesn't have enough rooms for me to have something permanently set up, and it'd be nice to have that. Yeah, I think that does it for now. You can hit stop.